Hello everyone and welcome to my first video. This is me, Liv, and this video is about the Brabantia and DAE project. And in this video I will be talking about my inspiration for the project, the research I've done, the experiments I'm working on, my focus point for Brabantia, and my next steps in the process. The inspiration for this project started with the senses. For me, ironing reminds me of smells, and especially this sort of fresh, flowery smell of the fabrics and the ironing water. So I wanted to find out if I could create a smell of my own and work with natural materials such as flowers, herbs, and plants. For more inspiration into scent making, I have also looked at perfume brands such as the Labo, Perfume for Strange Women, Linnea, Diptyque, and a lot of vintage perfumes. To look at the way that they create these perfumes, they present their scents and their whole aesthetic. My research started out focusing mainly on natural materials, plants and herbs, and I found out that many of them have strong antibacterial properties. So there's been a lot of studies and plants such as lavender, rosemary, orange, pine, peppermint, and many others have really great antiseptic, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and many other great qualities such as energizing or calming properties. And I believe that these qualities can be used in laundry caring, not only to give our clothes a nice smell, but also to help clean them and kill bacteria or fungi in a natural way. Besides scent, I also looked at natural dyeing techniques to use these plants not only for their smell, but also for their pigments. In my first experiments, I worked with essential oils and dried herbs to create scents. With the essential oils, I made various ironing sprays to be used on fabrics while ironing to give them a smell but also kill any bacteria. With the dried herbs, I used an iron to steam them and give the fabrics a scent in that way. To work with the more visual properties of the plants, I wanted to experiment with natural dyeing techniques, and in the past 2 weeks I have experimented with different techniques such as steaming flowers, ironing them and hammering, and I've worked with many different types of flowers and plants to see which ones give the best results. avoid having to buy new flowers and plants every week and creating a lot of waste in this way. So I went to a local flower shop and asked them for the flowers that they would normally throw away because they're too old and they can't be sold anymore. And they gave me all these beautiful flowers completely for free, and in this way I am using already existing material and actually giving it a new purpose. My focus point for Brabantia would be to bring their focus to natural materials and try to inspire them to use and learn from nature and utilize all its wonderful properties, such as the scents, the pigments, and the antibacterial properties, and really look at a more natural way of producing their products. So my next steps for the coming weeks would be to create more of a system in the dyeing, so to experiment with stencils and different dyeing techniques to create a more organized and less random printing, and really figure out which techniques and plants work the best. And I would also like to experiment with different dyeing techniques and really develop the way that the color and the smell is transferred onto the fabric or the paper or whatever base material is used.